some music. Hello, everyone. We are live. It's your girl, Callie, Monty, and Dr. Dorpree, PhD. We are here to talk about love and marriage. Huntsville, season 6, episode, I think 21. And I think it's something like where there's smoke, there's Marsau or something like that.
That's it, exactly.
Something like that. Okay. So, ladies, how are you doing this great Sunday evening? It's afternoon. It's evening.
It's almost at bedtime. It's evening.
Okay.
We're fine. I'm fine.
You're good. How about you, Joy?
I'm good.
Awesome sauce. So we're going to say everything we say is allegedly our opinion for entertainment purposes only. Please be sure to like and subscribe. When you subscribe, make sure that you say all, because I just noticed there's a personalized. We want you to say all, so you'll get every time we go live. And if you don't want to watch, then you can say no. But if you personalize it, YouTube try to act like what you like, and they don't know what you like.
Hey, Marsha.
So anyway, we're going to start off with rating the episode. I'm going to share it out. We'll do a little icebreaker, and then we'll get into the episode. So, Callie, you want to go first? How would you rate the episode?
I would give it a 7.
Okay. What about you, Joy?
I thought it was probably one of the best episodes in a season, dramatically wise. I'm gonna give it a 8.5, 9.
Okay, I'm gonna give it an 8. I thought it kept me engaged. I did not stop. I had a lot of notes. Let me turn down this because I'm sharing it. I had a lot of notes. I don't know if we'll go over all the notes I have, but we had a lot. Okay, so we're gonna do a little icebreaker, and we're gonna do this is our chat stick moment of the week, which we just gonna do some real fun. Marry, shag, kill the man of Huntsville. So who wants to go first? Because I have no idea. And you all too. Y'all can play too. Oh, let me share it. I ain't shared it. Shoot.
What's the shag part?
The sleep is.
Oh, okay.
Callie.
Girl.
Callie, you make me.
All right, so we're talking about marry, screw, or kill. Let's see.
Yes, marry, screw, or kill.
I would marry Big Lou.
Okay.
I would screw Martell.
Okay.
And I would, maybe
not kill. Let's just maim them. Let's just kind of injure them a little bit. Let's injure.
I would injure Marsau.
Okay. All right. Joy, do you have anybody?
I would say Maurice, marry, shag, kill would be. I would marry Maurice. I could deal with Maurice. I think he's good looking too. I think of all of them, I think he's best looking. I would shag Martell,
of course,
and I wouldn't kill either one of them. But if I had to injure somebody right now, it's Courtney.
Courtney.
Mm-hmm. I love Courtney. I would marry Courtney.
Really?
Yes, Courtney is like.
I didn't even think about that. Yes,
Courtney is like he kind of thug, but he's still about his business. That's sexy to me. Like, okay.
And then you got those eyes.
Yes, come on, Courtney, come on over here. Courtney. I'm gonna marry Courtney because we're gonna have because Maurice don't want to have sex 3-4 times a day, and I ain't got time. Okay, we got to go to work, Maurice.
Okay.
I would probably injure Maurice, and I think I might have sex with Big Lou because he might got some hips. That more cushion for the pushing. Come on, Lou.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna do Lou. Okay. I don't want no parts of Martell.
Wait a minute, look at Marsha.
Marsha,
y'all see Marsha?
We don't know what she do. So
Marsha would marry Courtney, injure Maurice, and Marsau.
Well, who would you injure? Oh, who would you shag? Would you shag anybody besides Courtney? Marsha said she ain't screwing nobody. All right. So any people who are watching, you all can do it later. All right. So let me get my notes and we'll get into it. So it was the continuation of Kiki and Melody's conversation regarding the rumors. So do you all allegedly the backstory
She said none of them.
None of them. The backstory is the guy, and I don't know if it's the guy who's doing the barbershop or whatever they was doing, is saying that he broke up with the girl, right? I think Kiki said it. Hold on, let me find it. Because Kiki kind of talked about it on a text.
Yeah, Kiki, that she did say that he broke up with his girlfriend because he found out she was messing around with Marsau.
Right. And so it's the girlfriend allegedly. I ain't labeled none of this. Is this the one I want? Okay, that's not it. I want the one from Kiki. Maybe it's this one. Nope. It's a lot of them I picked, y'all. I guess I should have put her name. Is it this one? Oh, Lord. I can't find it. Here it is. Okay. That's one of them. Hold on. It must be this one. I can't find
So
it.
the rumor is that Tisha's MUA.
Oh, no. I want the one from Kiki. I must download it.
Fire her.
They're saying Stormy knew about it. This is somebody who's saying Stormy act like she didn't know.
Wait a minute, what? Stormy knew about it?
They're saying Stormy knew, even though she was sitting there acting like she didn't know. Did y'all hear any of this?
No.
These are all the things I got. So the rumor is that Tisha's MUA allegedly had inappropriate relations with Marsau.
Who's MU and A? What is that?
Makeup artist.
Okay.
You don't know what MUA is? Makeup artist.
Sounds like a cat to me.
Meow. And so Tish was supposed to get on the three-way with them, call, not sexual, and she decided not to go. And that's why Kiki was upset. Now, what do y'all believe any of this?
This rumor has been around for at least 4 years.
But I thought that was the hairdresser.
It was.
This is the totally different person, Joy.
This is the person that she took a picture with that's in the closet.
This is a makeup artist.
I know. There's a picture of Tisha and this person.
Her name is
Jasmine.
And I think they're in a closet or something. I wonder, is that her?
Well, the first one was a hairstylist. I don't know. This one is a makeup artist. Allegedly, her name is Jasmine. Where is she clapping back at, Tori? Where are you hearing her talk about it? So anyway, this is the rumor. And so what do you think about this rumor? I don't know why they act like everybody want Marsau. Is that how you say it? Go. Do you want Marsau?
Can I speak now?
Go ahead.
I'm having a real hard time believing that there were two human women that wanted Marsau sexually at the same time. Me
too, Joy.
I can't believe it.
I can't.
I can. I can.
Stupid to me.
No.
No. Is this something that happened since the TV show has been going on?
Oh, so you think his fame, maybe?
Yes, please.
But
all that smack he be talking on TV, he got the hotels or whatever being built. He's out here redoing some white cabinets and kitchen countertops and refrigerators for the white, and he's building some that does not yet have sewage, but he'll get to it. I mean, and then they probably think he's making Nene Leakes weekly money, although we know they're not per episode. Yeah, so it's the fame. They think he got some money, or maybe they want to be famous, whether he got money or not. He drives a very expensive car, even though he lives on the corner over there by the local Dairy Queen down in the gutter.
Mm-hmm. Okay, by the interstate. So they wanted Kiki to fire her makeup artist, and Kiki was like, "No, it's not my makeup artist. It's allegedly, say this, is your makeup artist." And the reason I say it's yours is because her boyfriend called me, and he wants to tell you about it too. So I'm not gonna fire my makeup artist when it's yours and not mine. And then Tish was like, I don't want to know about this. Or she just said, I'm not going to.
So is it the makeup artist that's the girl that cheated with him?
Supposedly.
Okay.
Yes. And Tish still has this person.
Tisha didn't want to fire the chick? Okay.
Allegedly.
I mean, if you listen to Kiki, I don't know. This is just what I took from Kiki. Kiki herself is claiming she doesn't believe the rumors.
Yes. Okay, I got it.
Not only is she claiming that she don't believe that it's true, she's just unsure whether or not this makeup artist and Marsau has had anything together. Ain't no way you're gonna convince me two adult women wanted Marsau at the same time.
I agree, Joy. Not at the same time.
It just don't make no. He ain't got enough money. He ain't rolling none of these Huntsville people, and they're doing with the money that I don't know how much money they made. We know this more than $5,000 an episode because that's what they offer guests. So
Oh, can I
one
be a
can,
guest?
well, I know it was 5,000 because if you remember last season, they were trying to pay
That
the
girl.
makeup artist
Okay, so here it is.
to
No,
come
Tisha
on the
came to
show.
me and said that my makeup artist was responsible for spreading these rumors. I told her I tried to find out what was going on. She said, okay. When I got info, I went to her directly. She didn't show, and I wasn't pressed to keep calling her every day for her to come get info. But of course, she tried to blame me.
I mean, she
So,
blaming you because you brought rumors. Like, if that, this is my thing. If you're going to out your cousin, and if you want to say this is revenge, she talked about her. I don't know how it's equal, but okay,
right.
let's go with it. But if this is what you're
Okay.
going to do, I would not bring rumors on a show. I would straight up bring facts. This girl told me this happened. This boy told me this happened. Now, I heard that the makeup artist and so and so. I mean, obviously Tisha don't believe him because this girl I heard still works for her.
All right. So if y'all want to watch it, Tori sent me the link. There's the link to the person allegedly saying that they know what's going on. I haven't watched it. I don't know how credible it is, but I'm gonna do a screenshot of the little thumbnail if y'all want. But it was Stormy sitting there like she didn't know what Kiki was talking about when Kiki's makeup artist is her best friend.
Kiki's makeup artist is Stormy's best friend.
They said Stormy knew. She was sitting at the table acting like she didn't know.
I think everybody has heard the rumors because, again, we heard these rumors. They were talking about them at the reunion. What she's talking about this season is what they were talking about last season, where they was like, are we going to talk about whatever? And they were going back, and Marsau was like, no. Remember at Wanda's event or something? Yeah, this was going on last season. I cannot reiterate enough that these are the rumors that Melanie was trying to pay somebody to bring on the show.
I thought it was the guy whose barbershop they was building. So this is totally
no.
Are you sure, Joy?
I'm positive.
So why did Kiki say Kiki actually said the guy whose barbershop?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about.
I think it's two different things you're thinking
about. At the reunion, there was a girl that was Tisha's makeup artist. Go back and watch their reunion. She said they were trying to pay this girl $5,000 to come on the show. And Melanie was like, well, I wasn't going to pay her. The show was going to pay her. And she went to Tisha and told Tisha.
That's the girl.
What? Yeah. Tisha? Oh, is that supposed to be her?
That's supposed to be her. She kind of looked like them. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, but this was those rumors.
That was not. I thought that was the hairdresser.
That wasn't the hairdresser.
Okay, I'm having to go back and watch.
You know how I know that it's not the hairdresser? Because the hairdresser is the girl that did the live with them. She was never going to come.
Everybody's saying it's the hairstylist.
This girl already had a cease and desist on file. Yonda already, she did too. Because
it's more than. How many women is it?
It's exactly. Ain't no way you gonna convince me that all these women want more so.
No, please don't. Okay, maybe he got something going on.
Yana, and it was like the hairdresser.
Everybody's saying it's the hairstylist, Joy. I need to go. I haven't watched. Can somebody find a clip?
It's not the hairstylist. The hairstylist was never gonna come on. The hairstylist had did a 3-way call on live with them. That was never. That wasn't the. Oh, okay.
I don't know, Joy. I don't remember.
Because wasn't it the hairdresser that came up at the reunion? The hairdresser specifically was mentioned. Yeah, that's what I recall. But
I don't know. I don't remember last year's reunion. Can somebody pull it up for us? Because I can't remember that far back. Okay, so let's move on. A lot of things happened in this that was tripping me out. So it says, I said, where's this ex-boyfriend? Because she said the ex-boyfriend came. I want to interview him.
Demetrio said he ain't all that.
So what did y'all think about these sound effects?
I didn't even notice them.
Kelly, how could you?
Booga booga. They was like, instead
When
of
they
saying
kept
a
saying the
name, they
names of
said,
the people, you didn't notice these sound effects.
woohoo,
Mm-mm.
woohoo.
Girl, what did you watch it on?
I probably just
She
bored.
said if you go back and watch Tisha said will say the hairstylist. I don't know. I think these are newer rumors, Joy, though. It could have been another person. I'm not sure. But I wonder, whoever this ex-boyfriend is, can y'all come talk to Chatter Up? Because we want to interview you.
So they said that this ex-boyfriend called Tisha, right?
Called
Why he
Kiki
called
and
Tisha?
Tisha.
Why did he call Tisha and not call Marsau?
Well, I
Marsau was the
think
one
Marsau was
popping his
supposed to be
girl.
building his a building for him.
Okay.
And it didn't happen.
Okay.
He mentioned the barbershop in this episode. By
He
the way.
did. And I was wondering if is that the one that he didn't finish? I don't know. They were standing in the barbershop when they was talking about the copy and paste of it all. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So Tish was, I got to pick it. Mel, they was on Tish this episode. I don't know if I feel bad or not, but she said that Tish was garnered the copy and paste.
With the copy and paste queen and the husband of the CMP queen in the building. Okay. Let's just get it straight.
Do y'all think that this is true? Does she copy and paste other people's ideas? What do y'all think? Is this her thing?
Well, I don't recall the episode where everybody said she was putting labels on Stormy's bottles, but I sure don't doubt that she was. And Melody is, she's pretty honest, it seems. I don't have a reason not to believe it. Let me just say that. But yeah, she does seem to, especially with the blueprint. If nothing else sticks out, her comment about her coffee mug that has the blueprint on there and what she did with her blueprint. If you guys will remember in season 1, that was Melody's blueprint. Melody gave her the blueprint, and Melody even specifically used that term. So if you think about that, yeah, she'll take somebody else's idea and run with it. But what has she really been, what has she rolled out to the fullest and succeeded at? She got about 7 bottles of the hair care. Okay.
So somebody had said, and then they called her, what was the words? Challenging and remedial. They was reading Tisha so bad. I just couldn't handle it. But what do you think about her putting the words? Hold on. I'm not doing that. So somebody else is.
Yeah, I did it. Sorry.
Okay. What do you think about her accidentally putting Stormy's return policy and blaming it on the web developer? What do y'all think about that?
Well, I guess as a business owner, technically, if we want to believe that she's owning the business, that's what you do. You blame it on everybody else. But here's my question, though. I don't understand it. How is a cut and paste an accident? Because you got to go cut it and then hit paste. What? So that was no accident. So you were cheating or copying or whatever, and you just forgot to correct it. But it wasn't an accident. You cut and pasted deliberately, right? Exactly. Angela, you're right. I mean, because I don't look. Explain how a cut and paste can be an accident.
This is what I was going to say. So a web developer doesn't create a policy.
So
what you do is, most of the time is when you have a person developing your website, you kind of give them the verbiage. Now they will put it in the places that they deem best, but they don't know your return policy. So how would they write your return policy?
She sent. Something tells me Tisha sent them Stormy's policy, and Tisha didn't update it, or Tisha didn't have them update it. So she's saying,
I don't know. Micio sent me something. Micio, I understand what you're saying. So can you write it out in plain English? So yes. So I just don't understand why. If I want to interview the web developer, okay. So I got a list. I want to do the guy, the board, and I want to do the web developer. Because if you were the web developer, would you be offended that she tried to blame you?
Absolutely. Especially if it wasn't you know, if I did not make the mistake and she's still talking, um, if I were in that person's position, I mean, that wouldn't be a good thing to happen. You know, Tisha's saying that we know good and well I got the information from her. And she might have cut and pasted. All I did was pasted what you gave me.
I don't know. So also, okay, I'm gonna say this too. If you I'm gonna say one more thing to Jordan go. If you say, even if you do say this, say the web developer did write it. If you have 3 degrees, would you not proofread before you promote it out in the business?
See, I think, you know, yeah, we can go buy a degree online tonight and have our PhD by tomorrow morning, you know, 11 a.m. Go ahead on, Joy.
First of all, Tisha's definitely wrong. No developer will ever, you have to literally give them everything, your pictures, your stuff. You have to give them everything. All they know how to do is code and put things in places and set up your website. And absolute zero, never, ever, ever will a developer take it upon himself to tell your return policy.
Amen. No, it never.
But let me also say this. Did she blame him or did she say it was a mistake? Soon as I saw it, I called him immediately and he changed it. I don't think she actually blamed, because even Marsau said we should have caught that. And what also happens when you create a site, they always, before the site goes hot, will give you a link where you can look at, proof it, make sure you like it, and send it on. Now, it's possible that you could say, I trust you. I know you got this. But
another thing is, say it's your site. Okay, I understand somebody develop it, but why you don't have a password? So if you do see something, you can't change it real quick. Because what if he isn't available? Why she don't have a password to update her own site? That's why
she could have it. She could have it, but she just doesn't know how to go and make the updates. That's what I would think.
She got how many degrees?
I thought so. Simply, she did seem to really blame the developer.
She blamed him because Marsau said, "Well, did he also do Stormy's?" And she was like, "Well, I don't know." So they even tried to act like he did Stormy, so he just copied and pasted what he did for Stormy's site.
Yeah, Tisha said she knows that they worked together. That's what made her go to him, but she didn't know if he had actually done her website.
He's been in the industry.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
So that's why we used him. It's possible that she just took it upon, she gave him the information and just didn't proofread it. But I don't think he made it up. I don't think he went on Stormy's site. Although he could have said, can we just use that? It's possible, but it was still, even if he did that, it's still up to Tish to proofread it at the end. It's anyway it goes. Yeah. But Marsau did say that. He said we should have caught that. But I don't think that she was blaming him. I just think that
yeah, she was.
I don't know if she directly said it's his fault. I thought she said I called him immediately. I saw the mistake. We called him immediately and he changed it.
She said I paid him a lot of money to do this.
Yeah, I believe she probably did.
So why say that if she didn't blame him? You ain't gonna say I paid somebody a whole bunch of money if it's not their fault.
I think that she also turned in her mind, he should have caught that.
You think so?
He doesn't know her process. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that she's not working with Canvas Beauty. He took what she gave him and ran with it. He would not have caught that, because if he just sees an address on there with a phone number and that he got from the owner,
right?
What is there to catch? We know that it shouldn't say Canvas Beauty, but that's not to say the developer knew.
Poor thing. I don't know. I just felt like I don't think any of them like to take accountability for their mistakes.
What do y'all think about her breaking down in tears over everything? Because so she said while she was talking, everybody comes down on our husband, on our marriage and the business, and I just don't know why, because I never talk about anybody. All I want to do is help people. And I'm thinking, Okay, so it's a short-term memory thing. Listen, I've had that problem before. So she didn't forget about all the time she sat and talked about quite a few people. I mean, so that trips me out. I feel bad for her because she was crying as if she was really sincere and had forgotten that she had ever done any gossiping about anybody anywhere on earth. It was just ridiculous. All I could do was look at her and side eye.
When I watched it, I didn't like to see her cry. I will say that. But the words that she used, I don't know if she believes them. Because they weren't, it was not the truth. She has reveled in other people's discomfort and other people's hurt. She has gossiped about it. She has
hence the name of the episode.
I mean, I'm not saying that she deserves this. I hate that she's going through it, but I can understand when a whole bunch of stuff is going wrong. First, they're talking about your marriage, then you're getting sued, and now somebody's saying your husband's doing a threesome, and you copied and pasted, and everybody's talking about your because this was all over social media. She was being talked about at the time.
Was.
That you copy and paste queen. So I don't know if she's got too many things in the fire or she just don't care. Because some of this stuff seems like some Sheree would do. And I'm not trying to put her down, but it's like she's the one, in my opinion, throwing stuff at the wall, trying to make it stick. That's, you know what I mean? She's trying to make stuff stick. Because she's not even proofreading her daughter. And she was like, I don't want people to talk about my daughter.
Who do you think makes the most mistakes? Yeah.
Hmm?
Who do you think makes the most mistakes on those types of things? Tish or Martell? That's a tough one. That's all I know. No answer needed.
That's Joy. Mm-hmm. Joy knows.
Mm-hmm.
Joy, who makes the most mistakes, Joy?
Tisha has, but a lot of that is because Tisha's doing a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to do a lot more.
She's not trying too hard if all she's doing is cutting and pasting.
Right? I mean, she's doing. I think she's the type of person that she sees something that somebody does that's successful, and she does want to be a part of it or try to be a part of it. In her own way.
So she is copying.
I don't know if that's what you would call copying. Like if you are making a product or you're a part of something and it's successful, I don't know how. That's kind of common for you to go to that person and say, hey, how you doing, so-and-so? I always wanted to do something like that. I was thinking about doing that. And she said, well, girl, you could do this. I mean, Stormy, I think, is helping her. I don't think, this is just my opinion, and I think I said this before, it may not be worth the hill of beans, but I think that the product that Tisha was making was Stormy's product.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
Stormy made it sound like there was no connection. Stormy made it sound like she saw the website stuff and was like shocked. I ain't talking about the website.
I'm talking about the product.
Well, this is what I heard. Allegedly, the reason she covered up the bottles was because they were Stormy, but because some of the information was copied and pasted
from Stormy.
So wait a minute. She had to fix it.
The product looked like Stormy's.
It looks just like it, yeah.
When they did when they had the original bottles, the bottles looked like Stormy's. They were the exact color.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was glad that she turned it into a purple color. Like I don't necessarily see.
So I wonder why she didn't wait
with copying somebody's success. I just don't.
Well, she's not copying success. She's copying and not able to be successful at it. So that's how millions saw her mistake.
I literally said she's copying success.
But I said she's not copying.
That doesn't mean she's successful. She saw somebody else that was having some kind of success and she copied.
But I agree. So, but she said that she's been working in the kitchen for 5 years.
Who?
On this product.
Who said that?
Tisha, you know,
I'm gonna put myself on mute on that.
That's what she said.
I'm with you because it ain't just one bread company. It ain't just one fast food company. There's room for everybody to eat. But you've got to make sure that when you are creating your blueprint, as she copied off of other people, you proofread. Just proofread. You on mute, mama. You on mute.
My cousin has recently got into Amazon's e-commerce.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all heard about that, where you can kind of
go we know,
and you can go buy products and
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a cousin that's been doing that, and she's making some decent amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
I sit my butt down and I listen. I play copy. I don't give a care who called me copycat. Whatever you want to call me. But all I know
but
is
she was invited by Amazon to do that. They're always encouraging people to come on. Stormy didn't invite anybody to copy off of her.
I think you're missing the point. I'm copying off my cousin.
Well, how you copying off of her? Explain.
Because she's already doing it.
But are you gonna do the
so
same?
You're doing it now?
I'm I'm going to do it.
Are you doing the same products as her or something different?
I'm going to. I don't know if I come across them, maybe.
Joyce said,
my point
I'm
is, if somebody is successful with something, I don't see anything wrong. I mean, when somebody look at success and say, "What you do for a living?"
Oh,
I'm a so-and-so. I want to be that because I want to drive that and live in there. We copy.
Yes. But the difference is what you will say you're copying it, where she will say she created it.
I mean, I don't know that she's done that though. I think that's a narrative.
Well, she said it.
What is she saying that
she
started
from working on the
like she didn't got the idea out the blue
5 years. Her exact words was,
she didn't even know Canvas 5 years ago.
5 years.
Exactly.
But that don't mean that she was working on a product. That could mean that 5 years ago somebody looked at her and, well, like I said, and said, "Girl, your baby's got some pretty hair." What products
she said she was in there making the products for 5 years. Okay. You go this child, maybe so.
I don't know.
All right, let's get into so Maurice and Marsau. Maurice, the reason that I want to injure him is because he tries to make himself a hero and this great husband for buying his wife a Jeep. When Kimmy has been saying she wanted a Jeep, and he has been trying to convince her to get a Lamborghini, and now he gonna finally listen and get her the Jeep she wants because her hair is growing back and it can go in the wind. What do y'all think about that when he said that? Did that kind of was like...
I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, well, all this backlash he got for coming off as maybe not the nicest husband. That's why he's making changes. So we at least got to respect he's trying to put in there, I guess. I don't know.
Right. Okay. Shut up. What about you? What about you, Joe? What you think? I gotta find.
You talking about when he said Kimmy didn't have no hair?
Yeah. Yes, I'm about to be messy with you.
I didn't really think. No, I think I kind of laughed. My husband was sitting there, and he said he shouldn't have said that.
He shouldn't have said
it. That's like that. He said he shouldn't have said that. But he thought something else he said was off when he said something about we ain't got that long to live. It was before they went to the break.
Girl,
it's not what he said when he came back, but he said something. I can't remember.
Yes, I was thinking
it was something that was so off. Because David said, I thought she got over. It was something that she said that was so off. My husband was like, "Why would he say that? He should have said." I said, "I don't know."
I thought he had a life insurance policy out because he was like, "Tomorrow."
He should have a life insurance.
Like, no, he just got a bigger one, is what I'm saying.
I mean, like, real talk, if I was on this show, anytime your value, I learned that an unfortunate thing from what's the name of this reality show that was here?
Where?
That was here in St. Louis. Sweetie Pies.
Sweetie Pies.
One of the things I learned from that scam and the unfortunate killing of the nephew. When you come on a reality show or any kind of TV show, your value goes up.
Oh yeah.
So you can, like, I probably can only get $500,000. I don't even know if I get $500,000, but I probably can get a
I
half
get a half
million.
million.
If
Yep.
I got $1 million policy on myself or my husband, because we kind of general people, we probably wouldn't. I don't know what would be the circumstances in order to do it. I know that there are, like, you can only get so much without having to take a drug test and without, it's
Yeah,
a
you gotta
lot of
not be able to
things.
smoke. You
Yeah.
got, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of things that you can only get so much without a doctor's whatever, but unless you're on television, because that's how the nephew was able to get so much money for him.
But I think now with Kimmy having cancer, it may be harder.
Probably. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure now it would be. I'm sure it
Yeah,
would be.
but before
That's
that,
why I
yeah, they need
said
to go on and get
they
it
should
now.
have. If they went, soon as they got on the show,
Yeah.
after the second season hit, they
Mhm.
definitely should have upped those policies.
So, like, Marsha has a question because I'm over talking about Kimmy's coochie problems, and I'm over talking about
That was
his
such an odd conversation.
his
Right. I'm in that. Oh, I'm over it too,
over
Marsha.
it.
I mean, it's like they're really trying to fill some space up with this, and that's their only other topic. It's getting to be a bit much.
My exact things was I wrote this down. If he is so boring that all he can talk about is his sex drive, and that makes me think he's inadequate. Like, I don't think he can get it up as much as he's saying. Because nobody talks about their penis that much unless something wrong with it. I'm sorry.
You know, I've been saying that since day one too. They can't even go. They claim they want it all day, every day. Well, like, just give it to them 1 week. They're gonna be tired after day 3.
I cannot. I just want him to find something else to talk about, because they could just be sitting talking about G, but he was like, "You getting some, man? I ain't getting none, man." Like, who does? Even his brother was like, "Okay, so you trying to say that it's mental? Is your back mental? When you got this back brace on, what you think it was, Callie?"
I thought it was a waist trainer. I'm like, he didn't borrow Tisha's waist trainer.
If that wasn't, my daughter said the same thing. I said that it ain't even tight like a y'all so wrong for that.
Yes, honey, but he sit there and he's like, "I have back problems, my back hurt." And Marsau was like, "Is that in your head?" He was like, "No." Then why are you trying to tell this woman that the fact that she can't get wet for you ain't in her head? I think she can't get wet for him because who he is. Because if not,
that was an excellent analogy.
Me too. Okay, what else I got? Oh, I'm gonna say something and I'm about to be messy. But do y'all remember that song, "Do Your Chain Hang Low"? So when I see Marsau,
no,
I start saying,
"Wait a minute, sing a chorus.
Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?" You
don't
know this
one?
What?
No.
Can you tie them in the knot? Can you tie them in the bow? Do you throw them over your shoulders? When I saw his boobs, that song, "Do Your Boobs Hang Low," came into, you don't know that song?
I ain't never heard of such a song in my life.
Shut up. Yes.
Am I that much older than y'all? Because I ain't never heard
of his boobs, y'all. Let me show you the look. Look at them. I can't.
Y'all are so wrong.
So just look at the both of them right there. Marsau has boobs and he has on a waist cincher. It's just an interesting picture, but hey.
I don't know.
I feel like that was a real filler episode for Maurice. They don't really have anything else to talk about. We don't ever see them doing their businesses. All we see last season was understandable, of course, because she was going through that serious issue. But what else?
Girl.
What else is there to talk about?
I also had another thing. When Tish and Marsau was talking and she started crying, what did y'all think about how much space was between them? I feel like okay, so when you're in a relationship, I'm making sure got my bra right. Okay, so I'm talking about his boobs, make sure mine ain't sagging. Okay. When you are in a relationship with somebody and they're crying, why was he am I the only one who felt like he was just not even want to be near her? Like, they was like COVID spaced apart.
I didn't think that. What I did think though is when he was staring, I felt like he was staring at her to say something with his eyes that his mouth could never say. "I put us in a bad financial situation." That's what I kept thinking. People are accusing him of gambling, so he canceled his party. He's in court twice a week for the two different. I just felt like he wanted to say to her, and now everybody's talking about my wife because of everything stupid he does and has done and continues to do. I didn't think anything other than just apologize for screwing things up, Maurice. That's what I want to do.
It's delayed, so people laughing at the boob thing right now, y'all. But okay, so with that, say that you have what do you call it? An event. I'm sorry, I'm done. Say you have. He did rush to console Melody. He didn't move.
Simply,
I
that
agree.
Is so true.
Thank you, Simply. Thank you. That's my words too.
Never let them get back to Tisha, because Lord have mercy.
If you're having an event and somebody calls on you and says you're doing something illegal, if you're not doing anything illegal, would you cancel it? Because why would they cancel it?
He probably just didn't want to be under any more spotlight than he was already. But so that's a good thing to say. But yeah, if you weren't going to do anything illegal, then let the party go on.
They really have been kind of messing with them, though. Like what they did, what these fans did at homecoming a couple of weeks ago is absurd.
What they
like
do?
What they do?
So Marsau for homecoming rented out, or not rented out, he grassed out the whole parking lot that he owns, because they have a strip mall. Like a couple of things in there. I can't remember what. But anyway, for the weekend, they greened it out. They put like that fake grass stuff. So basically, they could have a party outside and inside, so you could pay more people, get more people, and people would charge like $20 or something like that to get in. I don't know if it's pictures on the internet.
So what they saying?
They called the city on them.
Who did?
Somebody called the city on them. Called the
fire. What did the city do? Did they have a permit to have it?
Yeah. I mean, that's his lot.
So what can the city do?
I heard they busted it up. It busted up, and then I heard it reconvened later. Something happened.
Someone's going to go.
They got a pass or an okay or whatever, and it reconvened.
Okay, because I mean, I work in local government. I'm just gonna let y'all know this, and we have special events, and I kind of handle this permit. And as long as they did their good, we have a good neighbor thing. We have to let your neighbors know that you're having something. You may be blocking off streets. It may be extra traffic, and you get a permit. You pay for your permit. You have your event. People can call. So what? You've done everything right. I don't know. But people, y'all leave them alone, okay?
Some of these fans, just look at what they did to Stormy.
What they do?
Crazy.
Yeah, they harassing. Like, it's just like it.
What happened to Stormy?
That lady, that lady showing up in her, yeah. Like
she went over there to buy her some hair products.
Doggo well that lady back trying to get no hair products. Like
she had orders for 20 people.
But can you buy hair at the warehouse?
But she didn't know that until she got there. That's why she couldn't understand why they were so mad.
And would make it so bad. And she was wrong. And then called the police on her. Like, because I think she had a dog or something.
Yeah, she got the health department called in.
Like, we're taking the fun out
of... I thought Stormy called the police on them for trespassing.
No. That lady...
Yeah, I think she did.
See, that's what I was thinking, Simply. They didn't do the good neighbor thing. That's what I'm thinking. Because you have to be a good neighbor. And you have to let the people around you know what's going on. And they probably missed that step.
But y'all ain't getting Huntsville. Them neighbors don't mind.
Okay. See, that's the only thing. I didn't think that the city
was kind of in the hood. They're not in. I don't think that was the issue.
But I don't think the city couldn't do anything if they did everything right. Then the city couldn't do anything to them. They had to do something wrong for them to come and even think to bust it up. And I'm telling you, I work in local government, so
other local businesses that called because it was messing with their businesses.
It has to be something. But I don't know if that's true or not. But I agree with this too, because they canceled this event when they were supposed to be raising money for charity. So if you're not doing anything wrong, why cancel? Because you still ain't nothing gonna stop. What they say, no one monkey ain't stopping no show, no clown ain't stopping no circus, whatever it is.
Yeah.
How you gonna, I don't know.
He canceled because his name is already associated with a couple of different negative things. It was probably a smart idea. I mean, because if you already getting sued by somebody and you're already suing somebody, and now the police are coming at you. I mean, Marsau, they got to be careful somewhere. And if we didn't catch him with the 20 women, at least don't let us catch you with the cop charges.
I don't know if Joy blamed male fans this time. I think she blamed all the fans. You didn't say millimeters this time, did you, Joy? Stormy is nasty to people. What did Stormy do to people? I like Stormy. I've always liked Stormy. I don't know why people don't like her. I feel like I don't know. I mean, I think
I'm just gonna shut up.
Let me stop. Y'all are so awful. All right, so let's get to the meat of it. Did I miss anything before we go to the water?
No, I can't think of anything else.
The child. Okay, so Kimmy and Maurice, they're having this event because Kimmy gonna get her Jeep, and everybody is there. Everybody's invited. I don't know. Where did it go wrong? What happened?
It went wrong. It went wrong when Tisha decided that what's her name? The cousin, that Kiki's arm was a guard that she needed to crawl under to get up to Romper Room. I mean, that was the silliest looking thing I had ever seen.
So you're saying when Tisha, this is where you think the problem happened, because I'm gonna set up the scene. They walk in, Kiki walks in with her husband. Tisha says hi to the husband and all this stuff.
And hugs the husband.
Kiki goes to hug her cousin, and she did double dutch under her arm.
Yeah, she didn't stoop down and went under like she was.
She had the Megan Stallion knees for this one moment.
Yes,
and
that
then
was so childish.
And then Kiki said, "With your ignorant A," I was like, they just called her remedial challenge, copy paste queen, ignorant. Tish had a rough episode. So that's where it started. What for you, Joy? Where do you think the problem went wrong? And people who are watching, what do y'all think the problem went wrong? Joy, are you going? Joy, you're on mute.
What you say?
What do you think the problem went wrong with the backyard barbecue?
Kiki was invited.
You gonna blame it all on Kiki?
Yes, everybody was having fun. That was the one thing that I noticed.
Yeah, but
everybody was having fun. They was gambling, playing a little cards, getting a little silly with it. Not one argument, disagree. And I remember thinking this would have been a nice event. Like nobody was arguing. It's okay to have some of them episodes where everybody together and everybody leave like itching to get back together again. It's okay to have a couple of those episodes. So every barbecue sit down dinner don't have to be dramatic.
It doesn't. So why do you think Tisha took it there?
Is it possibly not talking to somebody who
it's not about not talking to her. This girl went into a romper room.
How is that?
That's the
best
to
thing
her
for
cousin.
You to do.
All she had to do was look and smile or something. So no, really.
What should have Melanie had done when Martell said?
You get mad when Mel don't speak to Martell normally. You have an aptitude. You have an aptitude.
So you're saying
let me have to do with this.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Melanie did not speak to him. That would have given Martell a right to clown.
That's he has before, and you have
okay,
it's okay.
But you haven't used
married
it before
right now, Joy. Can we just finish
so
that?
It's a double standard. It's not okay for Tisha not to talk to her cousin.
No, Joy,
who is hell bent on trying to hurt her. But it is not okay. It is okay for Melanie to ignore the father of her 4 children.
Well, first of all, I'm not talking about Melody. We can talk about her in a little bit. But the fact of the matter is, the whole thing went romper room because of Tisha. This is your cousin. If you gonna hug my husband when he walk in the room and I'm right there with him, you better bring me an arm or something. But instead of, even if she didn't want to hug her, didn't want to look at her, do you really have to go down to the floor and do some somersaults to get underneath the
Honey,
girl's
she did
armpit to get away? That was the
honey, she
most
dropped it
childish
like it
thing
was
I have
hot, didn't
seen
she,
since that
Callie?
day that Stormy didn't speak to Melody. I mean, that was just uncalled for. And of course, at that point, Kiki is thinking, you just sat here and spoke to my husband and hugged my husband. I'm right here. And you going to crawl on the floor to get away from me? Is your diaper wet right now? Or what is it? Do you need to crawl to the bathroom? That was just the ridiculously childish to me.
I felt
So
like it
none
was
of that was
very
Tisha's
childish
fault.
too.
I mean, none of that was Kiki's fault. That was Tisha's fault for taking it in that direction.
I'm agreeing with a little bit of both y'all, but I'm more agreeing with Callie. I feel like she should just said hey to her husband. But to get up, hug him, and then act like you don't even know who I am, after you, the one, if the story's true, you're the one who stood me up when we were supposed to have this conversation, and you're
Thank
blaming
you.
everything on me when you tried to get me to fire my MUA when it wasn't even mine, it was yours. Another thing was when Kiki was talking, Tish was trying to get louder. And you know that's going to make some, do you not recall this? And I was just sitting there like, both of y'all acting stupid. Do you think she meant to throw the water? Or was it just
Yes.
like,
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, she meant to. Y'all were invited over to y'all's in-laws or whatever. Yeah, because those are in-laws to her. Everybody's invited, and you're gonna speak to everybody but me, your cousin. No matter the fighting that we have going on behind the scenes, I came in here with a smile on my face to have a good little picnic situation. I did not come in here to fight with you. And then you had to run your little butt to romper room underneath me to get away from me. It's Tisha's fault. It is what it is.
I think it's equally everybody's fault. I don't think anybody is absolved from this.
How was it Kiki's fault though? She came in and tried to speak to her cousin and tried to hug her cousin.
Because you can, if somebody is treating you a certain way, you don't have to match their energy. I have people who try to take me there, and I try not to match their energy. Now, eventually you may have to go there, but I felt like she just should have just went over and sat with somebody else because they was trying to try her. You know what I mean?
Well, at that point, though, I think the reason that Stormy did end, not Stormy, but the reason that Kiki did kind of force Stormy to stay there and listen and took the cards out of her hand and everything is because Tisha went romper room on her. I really do.
So I'm gonna say this, and I like almost everybody on this cast, but Tisha, you've got to stop dressing the way you dress. I cannot. You cannot keep, I don't know what happened, but her outfit at this cookout was horrible. And I cannot. Okay, that's my PSA for the day.
What was Marsau talking about when he said, what did he say? Call and have her mama tested?
Oh, somebody got it. Hold on. He said,
he talking to the girl's son when he said that?
He said, call the police and get her drug tested. Is that what you're saying?
No, I heard him say something about get your mom.
Who?
Marsau. But anyway, maybe I was wrong. Because when he said that, he said that line, I thought, is he talking to Kiki's son?
I think he might have been talking to Jalen to get Kimmy. I think she's the only one.
Oh, okay. That could make sense.
I made that up, but it makes sense. Yes, I went to her outfit because I hate that outfit she had on. She needs to stop. Anyway, so what do y'all think about when was he running from the husband? Because I heard two different things.
We don't know. That's a preview, so it could have been a million things said because that actually didn't happen into the previews for next week.
This is what somebody. This is what everybody.
Didn't somebody say that Marsau lost a lot of weight? Didn't he used to be like the size of Kiki's husband?
I don't know how big he was, but I've seen heavier pictures of Maurice, and I've seen heavier pictures of his.
He looks like such a girl from the back. But anyway.
I'll call the police and get your. Oh, can I tell you what he said?
Yes, I just showed it, Joy. You're not listening to me.
Oh. What did he say?
What are we talking about?
I just put it up there. She called
Yeah, I
the
didn't
police
see
and
Where?
drug test her. Somebody just put it in the comments.
Oh,
Okay.
the mother part is what she was getting confused.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, the mother
said
part.
call the police and drug her MFing, but they cut out F.
Oh.
All you
Okay. Okay.
heard was
Okay.
Okay.
mother.
Thank you, because that threw me. I'm like, who's he talking to right now? The son?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
I am so behind on these comments. So they saying that he was running. I don't know. I don't know. Anything what
Yeah, he was running fast.
Didn't he
I,
leave Kiki? Didn't the husband allegedly leave her? Or
that's
she
what they
left?
said Wanda is saying. Now I haven't watched that live.
What you
Girl,
mean, separation
they
or leave the
said
party?
No,
left her.
separation.
Because
Oh,
I
okay.
did notice that he's not in the opening,
He never has been though.
but this is their first season in the opening.
But I think she's full
Okay.
time. He's not. I don't think they are as a couple. No, he definitely was running, baby. People are saying he was running.
Yeah, right. Simply, he was running.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how y'all feel about this. I don't know what kind of like
hold on, young.
street kind of mentality people have in general, but if I was on a nationally syndicated show and I'm trying to present, regardless if you agree or not, some kind of black enterprise businessman, I would be running too if somebody was trying to fight me. I don't know how y'all feel about that. You could call me a
Yeah,
punk.
sure.
You can call me whatever. I don't see nothing wrong with not wanting to show my ASS on national television.
Well,
Yeah,
people,
I mean,
I don't
no
understand
argument
why
there.
that's a funny thing. My mind ain't that twisted. I feel like ain't nothing wrong with that. He got too much to lose. That dude that's allegedly then already left Kiki.
they saying it's not true. I don't know who just said it, but somebody
Well,
said
but
it's
he
not.
didn't. He
But
might
Joy,
have
it's
left.
not like he
Kiki.
didn't say something about his wife. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
thank you. That's what I was
secret.
about to say.
That's
I mean, it's
neither
not
here
like he
nor
just said, I'm
there.
gonna fight
I
you
wouldn't
no
here
want
or
to be
there.
fighting on national TV.
Just
That's
like
neither here
Martell's
nor
gonna
there.
beat him up for what he said. He has his mouth for women, and he says things to women, and he's all chest out, puffed up. But when he comes with a man, he runs, and that's my only thing with him. If you're gonna have all that mouth, have it for everybody, and stand 10 toes down like you do for the women. I ain't trying to get them to fight, but you can't say drug test her and think that her husband ain't gonna react.
I mean, she also can't throw stuff on my wife and then keep bringing some bull crap on this show.
What you mean?
Like,
Keep
I mean,
bringing.
like
She
this
threw
is
some stuff and left. What else happened?
that's crazy to me. I don't know how you all can only see that way. Because that's like you,
that's what I said. Sam.
y'all, like real talk. This is that girl for real first cousin.
I know. So why did she
Like
go romper room on her?
Who needs enemies when you got family members like that?
But they
Exactly.
the
So
whole
why did
family is
Keisha do
enemies
that
on
then?
each other. Wanda talked bad about everybody in the family. They talk bad about her, and that's why I liked when they showed Kimmy and Tish talking bad about the dark wind duck, which I'll show that picture if y'all want. When she was at the Home Depot, they were sitting there gossiping about her and hope she ain't back on that stuff. They do it to each other. So
I mean, tell me, I hope she ain't back on this stuff. I can't believe Crime Stoppers. It's okay to I want to know how that when every last person on this show but Mel and Martell hasn't had an opinion about Kiki.
Or a drug test. Oh no, I think Mel's the only one without a mugshot. All of them got a mugshot. So
right,
everybody got a mugshot.
Kimmy, who's kind of neutral pretty much, when she said it was, girl, did you see that news?
What's the question, Joy?
I don't think what they were saying was negative about Kiki. I don't see anything wrong with saying, I hope she ain't back on drugs. But all they did was confirm that they thought it was her.
Okay.
All right.
I don't see that. I don't see anything that it ain't like they said, girl, I heard she was with so-and-so, and so-and-so is happening, and so-and-so and so-and-so. And did you hear she doing this? That's what they did with Tish.
What they did with Tish? Repeat.
talked about the
Just
rumor with the guy.
like talking about that's
Mhm.
not what they did.
I think
Every
it's negative too, but Joy ain't gonna see
I
it.
mean,
Go ahead, go argue with it.
it is
to say
negative,
what?
Demetrio, but you know what?
To say I saw her on Crime Stoppers.
They didn't even call and check on her.
Oh,
They didn't call and check on her.
She did say
Kiki did.
Kiki said that they did.
The last one. She said they were the last ones out of all the strangers in Alabama to call her.
Girl, I don't know how I will say this about the check on him. I don't know if I was on the show with my cousin and something is going on and I see her on Crime Stoppers, I wouldn't know if she would want me to call her.
Well, you should
Like,
just try
what?
and see. And she
I
cannot
don't know if my cousin would
But
want
with-
me to. Like, it's my whole thing
Thank
is
you,
for my cousin, I'm gonna pretend like it ain't you anyway. If that's what
But
you
they've been
going with, I'm
pretending with her.
thinking. But I'm assuming. I don't know if what would have calling her. I wouldn't call I probably wouldn't. Girl, if I saw my friend on,
You wouldn't call your family member?
I don't think that I would.
So we're talking about
Not
family
if
members
I
that
saw
you're close with.
call
Then,
them
I
check
guess.
Not
on if they
seeing
don't
them
answer,
on
then that's
Crime
on them.
Stoppers. This isn't like you heard that they had an accident. That's different. If I saw my cousin on Crime Stoppers, because that's all it was, stealing, and somebody said, or these, you know her, to contact Crime Stoppers, I wouldn't, because one, I wouldn't be on the phone with her. Because I would, if somebody's looking for my cousin, maybe they tapping some phones. I wouldn't, that's just me and my paranoid self. So I absolutely wouldn't
They're
call
just tapping the phone.
but I would try to go
I wouldn't
see
even think
her.
about that.
I would be
They
trying
don't
to
do
go
it like
see
that,
her.
Callie. I work with
But
the
I
police.
sure wouldn't be talking about Crime Stoppers on the telephone with my cousin that they looking for.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you do, Joy, when it's your husband who is the main? I mean, because I kind of believe that were it not for Marsau, that her and Kiki would really still be a little bit closer than they are.
She said that. Kiki
all of
had
her
said that.
insults are toward him, of course.
All of his insults are toward her, of course.
I mean, but his is in response. It's not like that Marsau.
No.
Yeah,
You're
it
trying
is.
to say
Marsau
Kiki
started
starts
this.
everything for
Yeah,
Marsau
see,
has
y'all
to come
talking
back
about
on her?
stuff that didn't happen on the show. To me, what
I don't
happened
care
there's a
where it
totally
happened,
different
Joy.
thing. But
So if
don't
it
know the
happened off the
difference on
show, then
or
we
off
just
the
gonna
show.
ignore how I felt because we didn't see it on the show.
no,
Is that the rules of the
that
game?
has nothing to do with it. They brought an outside situation inside that ultimately would hurt her.
I know that they don't tap phones like that. We know that, but
This ain't no organized crime.
and you gotta get it. It's
Right.
a whole
I
thing
just
to tap
said
the
it was
phones,
on
y'all.
Crime
Like it's a
Stoppers,
whole
though. It's on
process.
TV. I personally wouldn't call because I would be afraid. That's just me and my paranoid self.
Yeah, she just
I'll be trying to get to my cousin though. If I thought it was her, I would be trying to
What
get
if
to
they
her.
arrest you at the cousin's house?
If my
Tisha
cousin
Lily
I don't
said
know.
that
she
she
call
hoped
me.
she's
I
back
don't
on
think
that
I'm going
stuff.
to jump up
And
and
she
And they
call.
looking
He
like, wait a
wasn't
minute,
I get
and
that, Janita.
Tisha might have been
Mhm.
scared because they look alike.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I don't
true.
want to be. They really
Yeah,
do
they might
look
arrest
alike.
me. Now I can get on
Right,
that
they
one.
might arrest her.
Yeah,
Right.
now I can agree with that. Tisha
They
literally said that she
in
hopes
that
she
in
isn't
that
back on that stuff, and she hopes Kiki wasn't stealing for her dealer. That's
I mean,
harmful.
that's not a positive thing to say.
That's hurtful. Okay, we're gonna let people in. We've been on for a minute. Let me pull this
Did
out.
she say that at the end?
Yes.
So, did she for real? Why I ain't hear that? I hope
Joy, 'cause you
Kiki
read
ain't stealing from-
You was blocked out.
Wait a minute. I wondered, was she doing that? Because I did hear that.
Self-inflicted.
I did. Was she doing that previously? Because
She
you
was
know what?
previously. She said she did previously.
Okay,
Kiki,
let me
yeah.
say this. Okay, so it came from a place of you've done that in the past.
Yeah,
Okay.
she done it
Oh,
before.
wait a
Now,
minute.
we know.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, she done it before.
I don't know. I sent y'all a text and I had never heard this before, but in one of the groups, they're saying that what really happened between Tish and Kiki was, this is what I heard. This is put that little thing up. I don't know how true this is, but I'm just gonna tell you what's out there. Because this is allegedly, this is not based off fact. This is just based off something that somebody put on the internet, and they were trying to add more context to the beef and really what happened. And they're saying that Tisha had a baby and was given pain pills for her, for maybe she had a C-section, I don't know, but allegedly she was given pain pills for something, and that Kiki had stole pain pills from her. That's what kicked it off. So
Well,
some,
that was
wait a
10
minute,
years ago or so.
wait a minute.
That was before
So
the show.
so some time went by, I don't know how long, and Melanie had invited her to her house. I don't know if it was an event. I don't know what the situation was, but allegedly she had invited her to the house, and that's when Marsau told her, "Well, you know, Kiki, you need to hide your stuff because Kiki will take your medicine." It wasn't that they told her she was it was kind of given like she was just kind of throwing information. This person gave this context. And like I said, I don't know if it's true.
Well, it
Yeah.
shouldn't matter though. It
We
shouldn't
don't
matter if
report
it's.
the news. We just repeat it, right?
Yeah, it
That's what
shouldn't
we do.
matter. I mean, Marsau didn't
It
have
does.
no bit. Did he even know what she was going over there for? I mean, what? You
It
don't just
now
go around telling. This lady probably goes in different businesses and houses and everything every single day. Just because you are a addict or were a recovering addict doesn't mean that every single door you open you're gonna go rob them. I mean, or maybe it does. I don't know. But
I'm
I
gonna
don't
say
think
this.
I
If
don't think
something,
they should have said anything to the hosts about her private business.
I
Now they
agree.
could have went to her. They could have went to Kiki and said, Kiki, listen, just to be safe, I don't want to bring this up to nobody, but if there's anything about you that's still doing that stuff, then maybe not go to Melodies now, or maybe tell them or something. Just don't do nothing that's going to get you in trouble or something. They didn't have to tell her if that's what you're trying to get us to hear. You think they did? They didn't have to tell her that.
I agree, Kelly. And that's one of the reasons why you on mute, Montanique.
I was just telling you to go. Go ahead.
Oh, I was trying to say that's just one of the damn reasons why I don't like Mari. So like, he's another Peter Thomas, always in the women business, acting like a damn bitch when he needs to go and sit down somewhere. Like goodness, like and it was absolutely negative, Joy. Like that was negative as hell to yell out in front of all those people with a camera crew that's gonna be filmed
Mm-hmm.
on a national television show that is watched by hundreds of thousands of people, talking about she needed to be drug tested all because she threw a drink on her. Like no,
After the romper room dance. I mean,
And
this is
I'm gonna agree with
exactly.
this
That's my
too because
thing.
all of them have got active on this show. All
Exactly.
of them, and ain't none of them, even Wanda, and ain't nobody said that any of them was on some drugs. So I feel like just because somebody throws some drinks does not mean you have to go to
Yeah,
she needs to
and I
take a
was
drug
talking, and I'm in one of my little group chats I'm in on Facebook with a couple of my homegirls. We discuss reality TV and stuff. She was saying the same thing, and I'm just like, how does that make her a crackhead? Because she threw a drink on her.
Thank
Like,
you.
not make that does not mean that that lady is on drugs. I mean, she probably was pissed off that one you interacted with my husband and acted like I ain't even fucking here. So
Exactly.
yeah, I'm finna be
And
petty.
you right there
You can
connected
probably
to him.
say it again, Callie.
And they were right there connected to the hip. I mean, you just gonna hug him and then act like I'm the reason you falling on the floor crawling? No, it don't work like that. You needed that
Yes,
transfer.
like Kiki probably wasn't even gonna come in there starting. I mean,
It
maybe
didn't
she
look like she
was.
was because
I
she
don't
came across
know.
very positive.
Maybe she was. I don't know, but I just feel like her ignoring her and doing the Matrix to avoid hugging her and talking to her. I feel like that just amped Kiki up like even more. Like she might have was finna come in
Yep.
there and do all of that, but I feel like when she did that and then acknowledged her husband and then acknowledge her, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that just set the tone just for it to go even further downhill than what it was probably already gonna even go by her doing all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Cause I'm
agree.
not
And
gonna.
it just looks so
How do I get this
bitchy
off?
to me for a man to just get in the middle of a fight, cousins or not, females, and then suddenly say, go and get her, you drugs, stay out the business. Let these girls argue it out verbally or physically, but he needs to stay out of women's business.
And
He
I
then
really
agree.
does
and,
with his
and
criminal
then
butt.
another thing, when she was talking to Stormy, Tisha was purposely doing that to aggravate her. Like,
Did
why
she
you
get
couldn't just let
louder?
them? Yes, it's like,
She
why you
did.
could just let them finish their conversation, like at all? Because Stormy trying to listen to you and then listen to her at the same time. Then it's like making it awkward because it's like, okay, what the fuck is going on?
So yeah, we
Like,
can always say that she didn't have to get that active. Well, you know, Tish didn't have to get that active in the romper room for crawl. This is not game time except for the spades.
Kelly, what you call it?
I don't even know, but it's
The
ridiculous.
romper
The
room
rumple
floor
what,
crawl.
Kelly?
Yeah.
It's true though. You come here starting, we just want to forget about that and say it was
No, for
all
real, because I
Kiki's
probably would
fault.
have reacted the same way Kiki is. Okay, now we ain't playing cards, bitch, because you see me trying to talk to her.
Right.
So now we're not playing cards at all.
And
Joy
it's not
said Tisha
just from
took her
anybody.
cue
It's
from
your
Mel and did it
cousin.
more.
Yes.
Oh, I would.
I'm with y'all. I'm with
Like,
y'all.
even if I'm beefing with my cousin, because I have family members that I literally do not like. Like, if I go to a family reunion, it's gonna be literally a hi, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna at least
But at
say
least you
hi.
got that high out. Tisha couldn't even
Then
do
hi,
that.
y'all. Hi, how you doing? You doing good? That's
Mm-hmm.
good. Bye. And walk on.
And what exactly? Okay, so
Y'all are so weird because I'm a real Capricorn. Because let me
I
tell
am
you
too.
something. Let me tell you something. I got
Montique,
some
you a fake
relatives
Capricorn,
that will
okay?
tell
I'm not.
you. I'll tell you when I don't see you, I don't see you.
I'm not going to walk into a room and not at least say hi. Now I may not say
Yeah, I'm
anything
gonna
else
say
to you,
hi, but that's
but
about
I'm
it.
gonna say hi.
I mean, you can say hi to the room. That's not the
Right.
issue.
Right.
That saying hi to the room is not an issue. Wanting acknowledgement from your cousin is. Because it's like if you say hi to the room, it wouldn't have been an issue. You don't care who respond or
So
whatever.
you're
said hi
saying
to
you
the
would have done
room.
the same thing?
And
Absolutely
Montanique, I'm gonna
not.
get you. I
If
told you
I
to
ain't
add me
Hold
talking
on
to
a
on for
my
this
second.
last
cousin, I
segment.
ain't talking to my
Wait a
cousin.
minute. I can't hear you.
Well,
Say it one
but
more
if your
time, please.
cousin comes over there to hug
I said,
you
and
and
I'm
say
gonna
hi to
get you,
you,
Montanique, because
or
I
Joy, I
asked
just
you
don't
to
see
add
you
me on
getting
for
on the
this
floor
segment.
crawling.
You did?
Yeah, in the messages
Well, listen. I didn't see it. My bad. What section did you want to be added on to?
for the last part when they got to the Kimmy's house for the Jeep.
Oh, my
But it's
bad.
okay. It don't matter no more.
Okay. I got in trouble.
But I don't. I have family members that I'm for real. Unfortunately, have not had a conversation with since 2017, and I am
Well, I
not.
think
Same.
many
I
of
don't
us,
talk to.
many
I
of
I
don't
us.
mean,
talk to
I
my
ain't
own
trying to be
brother.
funny. It happened today. I walked right past some family members, and then I'm like, "It is what it is. You don't mess with me. You don't mess with me. I'm okay with that."
But
But
just like
are
Right.
these,
Monique said, life is too short. Y'all cannot do that.
And
Then
listen,
why the hell
close
not?
relatives. I tell y'all
I
that
don't
off
even.
the
Me and my oldest brother haven't talked since probably my mom passed, and that was in 2017. Unless we're in my other brother's house, and I, keep it cute because that ain't my house, so I'm not
I
gonna be
don't even keep it
disrespectful
cute.
in nobody
Y'all
else's
just
house.
don't
So if
know.
we all having a group conversation, I'll engage. But like other
Leave.
than that, well, I don't got no car, so I gotta stay.
Y'all a hot mess.
No,
All right,
I don't
Tori.
leave the building. But when we've had conversations over the years, at family events, and everybody's sitting at a table because she tries to engage, and I'm like, we can't ever engage until you apologize. So I don't engage because that's what she's used to. She's used to telling a joke, me laugh, and everything goes. But we really haven't had a conversation since 2017, and I don't see her. I don't even know what to
Oh
tell
my
you.
God, it's Joy.
okay, well, it's
It is
2023, and so, but
it
in
is
the case of
2023
Letitia,
Joy.
I mean, I'm
in the
good.
case of
I mean, like I
Letitia
said,
and
I'll keep it.
Kiki,
I'll keep it cute, but
they
that's
were
as
just
far as
speaking a
we
week
going.
ago or whatever. This is not
Like
a
we're not
10-year-old
Oh my
fight.
God.
texting.
Okay. Tori, what you gotta
Look,
say?
I was just going to say that. Let's let her talk. We've been running.
Right, let Tori talk real quick, and then we'll get back to y'all not talking to y'all family.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a new
I can't
Bluetooth
hear you now,
thing here.
honey.
Hey everybody, how everybody doing? I want to give a shout out to Love and Match Huntsville, my group. Hello everyone over there. But Kiki. Kiki says she's a rebel and she's taking down that devil.
You said that?
So I feel like I think everybody was wrong as far as at the cookout. Tisha was wrong. Kiki was wrong as well.
I
Because at the end of the day, no one's
Yeah.
gonna hug and speak to my husband. Then think he's gonna ignore me. That's number
Right.
one. But also number two, you have to control. You are in control of your own emotions. So
Yeah.
when they showed us that edit mess of Tisha supposedly be ignoring Kiki, Kiki could have controlled herself more better than what she was doing. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, she is in control of herself. But I understood her frustration and things because it seemed like Kiki was only doing what Tisha asked her to do, which is come back, tell her directly and everything else. And then all of a sudden it get twisted and blamed on Kiki as if she done did something wrong when she only doing what her cousin asked her to do in the first place.
yeah.
So I
Right.
didn't really understand what Tisha was trying to accomplish or trying to do. But we all see that Tisha is a liar. We all know she's a liar. You see how she lied on the web designer man. So why couldn't we think she lied about anything else? And for her to sit there and say that she doesn't bother nobody, she don't gossip nobody,
That
or do
is a
anything. Did she
lie.
forget about season one, two, and three?
Yeah.
Did she? I
So
think she really did
Mari,
because the thing is, she was all in their marriage. Not only was she in their marriage, she was also speaking about the rumors about male marriage. Not only that, you got a whole husband out here hanging with the man while he cheating and chilling with the side chick. And I know
And let's
Marsau
be
and
and
her
let's
pillow
be
talk, so she knew
I
about
was just finna say
coleslaw.
that. I was
She knew
just
about it.
finna say that. I
She
was
knew
just finna say
about it.
that.
so I
I was
have a
just finna
question.
So
say that.
Tisha need to stop all these plans.
I have a question,
And
y'all. Do you think that she's doing
go
this
ahead.
in front of Kiki because Marceau is there? Do you think that she acts different when he's around?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Me
Yes.
personally.
I
And
do
that's
too.
another thing I got to say about Marceau. For him to have all that mouth he has, and you were so right, Monty, because he
Hmm.
got a lot of mouth, and he loves to buff up at women and puff up. But when a man jump up in his face, it's always call the police, help, help, call the
Hmm.
police, make a police report. So it's not such thing as George saying, well, I would run and call the police too. It's not even about that. The whole point is keep that same energy.
Yeah. Act
If
like
you
he
huffing
act
and
like a
puffing in
Peter
these women face,
Thomas.
then guess what? Huff and puffing these men face the way you doing these women. And don't be running and talking about calling the police. It's
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
saying.
Cause he didn't know how to handle it when Mel got him together. Okay.
Yeah. I
At
feel like
all.
Mel is the only one who can really go toe to toe with him because
Cause
he
she
is
gathered
quick with
him,
his words.
baby. She
Yeah.
gathered his ass,
Yeah.
honey.
As
And he
Literally.
far as
enjoyed every
Maurice
bit
and
of it. He loves the
He did.
attention from Melody.
He
Okay.
did. He liked it. Yeah. He dressed up for her. He didn't dress up for that black and
as
black,
far
glitter
as
and black
Maurice and
person.
Kimmy, y'all may disagree with me about all of this. But I'm glad both of them trying to work it out. I'm tired of hearing about it, but I am glad they're trying to work it out. Maurice do got a point. It can be mental because at the end of the day, I understand Kimmy had cancer. Had is the key word. She don't
But isn't she
have it
still going through some
anymore.
stuff though? Isn't she
I-
still going through
No, I thought she
some
was
type
done
of
with chemo and radiation.
see, I don't know.
But see, but like
She
when they
came. You
had the
remember
party
they
and
had
stuff,
that
like
party for her, and she said, "I'm cancer free." Y'all don't remember that? You don't remember
but
they
doesn't
had
it
that
take
party
that
in Kim? Well,
doesn't it
reason
take
why
that
I'm saying
stuff
that
like
because
a
my
while to
mother,
get out your system though?
But it may still be in her system. Is that
yeah,
what you're
yes it
saying, Nina?
do, yes it do. What I'm saying is this: it can be mental as well, and it can be the medication. My mother just beat breast cancer, and she done beat cancer twice.
But you know what? It could be a mix of both though.
Everybody body is
Yeah.
different. Everybody handle things differently.
Yeah.
So
I
It
I
feel like
cannot
it's
say
attitude.
it's not the medicine, and I cannot say it's because it could be both.
Or are you breaking up,
It
Mama?
could be both. And at the
Yeah.
same time, Maurice do need to be a little more sensitive to his wife, but sex is very important as well in a relationship and a marriage period. And my thing is, if the shoe was on the other foot and he had ED and she not
Right.
getting it and she want it, how would she feel? And
I
what
don't think
she'll
she
do.
would be like him
That's
though.
it.
Me neither though. Me neither.
I think she would have said, "Let's get us some toys. Let's do some other stuff." Like
Yeah.
you don't have to complain to everybody that you ain't getting it 3 times a week.
Right.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just
Oh, well,
very
did
in
y'all see that video that I showed y'all with the makeup artist that's supposed to be clapping back at Kiki?
I'm gonna watch it. I put the link in here. I don't know if other people will watch it, but I put the link in for people to watch.
What did she
Oh yeah,
say?
she was talking
Yeah, can you
about
give us a
she was
synopsis to
basically
it?
Kiki need to she was saying basically Kiki need to keep her name out her mouth. She also was saying that how can people believe people with a side box braid? She was also she was basically insulting Kiki. And Kiki did respond back, but Kiki said she don't care what people got to say about her and things like that. It was nothing else to really to hear or talk about. But my thing is the makeup artist Jasmine, she never denied or confirmed. You know, she was just mad that Kiki got her name in her mouth. And my
basically
thing,
like you putting the spotlight on
and this
me.
is what I was mentioning to you, Joy. It was a hairstylist last time, and now it's the makeup artist. But not only is the hairstylist and the makeup artist, we forgot about the allegation of the cousin and the son. Then we forget about the at the hotel in Atlanta. Then him lying talking about he was with Chris Fletcher and Chris Fletcher said he wasn't even with him at that time.
Girl,
Did we
don't
forget about the
be
Africa? Did we forget about the Africa trip as well? Like when I tell you this, this is what I'm
oh,
saying. There are too many different allegations with too many different women for something to not be true. The same thing that Tisha said with Mel and Mel said it on the show. Where there is smoke, is fire. The same thing applies to their marriage as well.
Bloop.
All right. Anything else, people?
I'm
All
done.
right.
I'm gonna say this though, as far as like why I just agree and am on Kiki side, I'm just tired of Tisha and for sure Marsau cherry picking everybody else's misery. It's about time somebody give it to
Exactly.
their ass.
Thank you very
Ugh.
much.
I feel like this. They can talk about other people, but as soon as someone talks about them, they say they're a victim. They throw insults. They act like
Yes,
they've never hurt anybody. They don't remember what they've done to other people. But to me, especially with the Mel and Martell thing, they were getting some excitement from that. I think they
yes.
enjoyed their misery. And
That's why I kind of hate like that it don't be people like me on reality TV that is like unbiased, regardless of whether you're friends with somebody or not. Because I couldn't have been sitting at the table because I would have jumped right on in the middle of it, be like, oh, no trick, Tisha, you want to talk about everybody else's business, but you don't want to talk about yours. Put it on front street, here, front. Tell it, honey. Don't sit over there being quiet now, trying to act like you don't hear. We all hear her at this table. She loud. We hear her. Go on, speak up.
I really do want to say this though. I feel like Tisha is not handling this well, unless those were fake tears. So I hope that she is working on her mental because it is a lot of things coming at them at once. Um,
I do got a
so
question.
go ahead.
Do y'all think overall? Because let me say, I don't totally dislike Keisha. I actually was happy when Mel was motivating her, inspiring her to get off her butt and get out the house and go after everything she wanted. You know, and that was great, and it was good seeing her progress and advance. But my question, I guess, would be: do y'all think her husband, Marsau, caused more problems for her than anything?
Oh, absolutely. She probably wouldn't be in nearly half the shit she be in if it wasn't for his little messy gossiping ass. And
I
then
think he
another,
does it. Kiki
and then
even
another.
said that. She said that if he didn't get in between so many things with her, she wouldn't be having so many issues with the other ladies. I don't even think she would be having an issue with Stormy if it wasn't for him.
Yes, like even going back to the Expo meeting, like, dude, that's why Courtney don't like his ass.
Anything else?
And going back to the whole the stealing of the beauty products and stuff like that. Tisha 100% be stealing from people. And it's just like, girl, why won't you just invest in the damn company? Maybe talk about expanding in investing in it instead of just stealing. Like, and then lying about it, acting oblivious. That just is so irritating. So irritating. Just invest in the damn shit. Like, girl, Stormy inspired you. You seen her shit taking off, making money, making a profit, and you like, okay, hey, people do be buying hair care products because that means that is a thing. I take care of my hair. I use hair care products and stuff like that. Plenty of different brands. So it's just like, girl, if she inspired you, just invest instead of trying to steal and taking labels off and doing
I
all this.
agree.
Like, girl, come on now. The
I
math is not mathing. She's using black people math, and sometimes that ain't always good.
Did you say black people math?
Yes. And that ain't always good.
He don't even get what he said, bro.
And I do believe that Tisha is lying about she been working on that hair care product for 5 years. Because my thing is,
Girl.
we done been watching the show. We never heard her mention about it, never talked about it, or not even try to promote it or none of that. So when the product is ready, people are hyped about it to buy it.
Exactly. She's
Okay.
pulling a Karen
So,
like how Karen did with them candles.
D, what is black people math?
Girl, you know black people math.
Thank you,
Like you
Monty.
say
I'm
when
just gonna keep quiet.
you ain't been seeing that like going like viral on the internet, like
I
them
saw
talking
girl
about.
math before, but I hadn't seen black people math.
Yeah, black people math is like when you like say for instance, like me and you finna go out and you say, I'm on the way, Misio, and black people math, that means you ain't even left the house yet.
Oh, that means I'm still in the house. Okay, I got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Boy, I was like, what the heck? I took trig and pre-cal. Okay, black people can do math. I don't remember it, but I did
No,
pass.
it's not meaning that. It's not meaning like
I can't believe nobody in the group ain't come up. All the miles have been running today.
Well, we had a lot of people.
Okay.
So are we done with Huntsville? What's happening next week? Who knows? I can't remember.
Beverly Hills is coming on
When day is Beverly Hills coming on?
Wednesdays. And
Okay.
then Potomac should be, I think, maybe, if I'm not mistaken, the week after that, November 1st.
Okay.
And Meriton Medicine. No, Meriton Medicine comes on the 5th, I think. On the 5th.
So
The
they're
fifth
not going to
is
be on
Potomac.
Sunday? They're not going to be on
Yes,
Sunday?
I think the 5th is a Sunday.
It's got to be because Potomac
So
and Meriton.
Potomac don't come on Sundays no more?
It's going to be on
Yes,
the 5th.
honey.
What day is November 5th?
Let me go look.
It's a Sunday because it's
Yeah, that's what they
7th is a
promote.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So wait a
Beverly
minute.
Hills is the 25th,
Oh,
and then Potomac.
Wait, no.
and Meriton.
Yes, Potomac is the 5th too. I messed up. I forgot
Oh,
that.
did you say something else?
Yes,
Yeah,
Beverly.
that's
I
what
meant
okay.
Beverly Hills was originally gonna be
The
November 1st, and
Yeah,
then they moved
changed
it up to the 25th. So yes, Potomac comes on the 5th as well.
Okay.
So are we going live for
Ye-
Beverly Hills on Thursday?
Yes, because that's when it comes on Peacock for me.
I mean,
So I
we
will
said,
watch it.
I don't like premiere episodes. They're not good. They're hi. My name is. Hey, this is what I've
Yeah.
been up to. I don't like premiere episodes to discuss. They're not
Am I off camera?
unless we got an agenda with like fashion or something. I don't know.
Well, let's watch it and play it by ear.
Yeah,
See,
let's play
if
it by
it ain't
ear.
good, we won't.
Right. And we've been
I
seeing
feel
the
like
first
just for the
12
sake of
minutes.
us, I feel like just for the sake of us, since we're reviewing the show, it just makes it only right to review the first episode. And I don't know, you know how Bravo sends out to like the Bravo pages with like a lot of followers, they get the episodes
Yeah, they get
before
it
we
before.
do. And Queens of Bravo said the way that the first episode ends, honey, they said it ended. It's a mess, honey. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward.
They've already
to
sent it to a whole bunch of people to Potomac's too, because Robin said that from the people she heard, they said Potomac was really good. That watched
Yeah,
it.
so I feel like
And
for the sake
send it
of
to
it,
us too. We need more followers. I want to see.
right? I know, right? I would love to get.
Well, nothing.
I'm just ready to see it play out with Lisa Rinna being
Oh,
gone
I
and
was
Diana being gone, and we getting a new girl. And
I was wondering, is the bomb drop about what starts the fight with Crystal?
Oh, you think that'll be that fast?
It could be. I can see them clashing initially.
who?
Anne
Crystal,
Marie, is that
yeah,
her
because
name?
Crystal thinks she woke, and
I don't know, because I hear Anne Marie class with Crystal and Sutton about that same thing. So
Mm.
she clashed with Sutton about it too, but I'm not surprised considering how many gay people Sutton be around. So that's not surprising at all.
Yeah.
But
So I
I feel
have
like
a
it's gonna
question. I'm going
last
back. I'm sorry,
longer.
but what y'all think about
With
this book?
girl, get that off the screen.
I just want to know.
We cannot show porn on the screen, Teak.
Okay, go ahead.
But yes, I'm definitely. And you know what though? Oh my god!
Keep talking.
First of all, I didn't even know what the duck thing was. So
I had to
Monica had
Google.
to teach me.
what was it?
That's
She
Dark
just
Queen Duck.
showed it.
Yes. Remember when Stormy and Courtney was in the bed? We didn't talk about that scene. And she said that when she had on that purple, all she could envision was Darkwing Duck. I don't know who that is.
Yes, Latoya. Kyle definitely needs to explain. That's why I'm mad at Montanique, because we were supposed to been got on here and review the trailers for Married
But
to
y'all
Medicine.
didn't want to do
Potomac.
it, so I didn't do
I
it.
did.
Girl,
Don't say y'all.
why is Quad doing all this press
What
about? She been doing a lot. I don't think I've ever seen Quad in this many interviews.
I know I seen her talk to Dr. Heavenly about being mad at production.
Oh,
for
not
being
just
small.
talk to Heavenly. She's been in studio on video
What?
with bloggers. Yeah, she's been doing these vlogs on how she felt disrespected
She don't get off my
when
phone.
they brought on her ex-husband on the show. And I specifically remember they filmed with Dr. G's fiance then for a whole month, they said, before Quad even signed her contract.
Yeah, because at first we thought Quad wasn't coming back.
Coming
Even
back.
Quad
But
was making
Emily
it
said
seem
that's
like-
why she came back. Like she wouldn't have been coming back if it wasn't for them. So she should be thankful that they're on there because Quad wasn't coming back. That came out. Heavenly said that.
Oh, who child? Who really?
So
But
I wonder why she came back, because they had been filming for weeks. They said there's actually vlogs they wrote about that in real time.
I feel like it was about the money, really. To me,
I mean, I'm sure she was trying. It's always about the money.
I would too.
Like, I'm
would.
sure. But it was almost like, if you go back to her tweets at the time, she was baiting them. Somebody said, "Quiet. I heard you not coming back," or something. We shared them. Vlogs wrote about
she
it.
did. She
You
said,
can
"I'm
Google it.
sorry."
And she was being coy. Like,
sorry.
yeah, I'm. It was something. She responded in a way that made you think she was in negotiation.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what she said verbatim, but it was something coy, like, yeah, it's a doggone shame. If they want to do what they need to do, they will. It was something coy. I can't remember. She didn't say that, by the way.
one thing I will say,
Basically, that's how I took it. That's how
these,
when I read it, that's what I read.
with these trailers is that Bravo with Married to Medicine, Potomac, and Beverly Hills, even Miami. I watch Miami, and actually, out of all four of the trailers that was released, Miami had the best.
You think
trailer.
so? I thought it was
Period.
horrible.
Point blank. But you don't watch the show, so I would understand
Maybe that's
why you
why.
would think that.
Yeah.
But I watched the show, and honestly, they had the best out of all of the trailers. But I will say, for the three that we're gonna be reviewing, I love how they didn't show too much.
I have a question though, because what's the girl's name that's supposed to be a friend in Potomac that got to fighting? Whatever her name
Kiana.
is, she wasn't there for the pictures.
Yeah, but I think that's because of the fight.
It's because of the fight, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Was
You
was
think
she
they gonna
seen?
try
Did
to
you all
show
see
her?
her in the trailer at all?
I can't remember.
I don't
I don't
remember
think so
seeing
though.
her.
But she is still a friend of the show, though.
So she's
Still
still
gonna
a
be
friend.
on the
Okay.
show. Yeah, she's still gonna
Oh
be on there. I
shit!
just
I was
think
wondering what they gonna do with Sharice.
That's what I was wondering because what's the two girls that are friends on Married to Med? Not Mar- Miami. One got a big old head.
Adriana and
Alexa.
Kiki. No, Alexa is a full time. It's
So what's her
Adriana and
name?
Kiki.
Alexia and whatever. Marisol.
Marsau and Kiki are friend ofs.
Not Alexa. Shut up. My Alexa's talking. So they did a reshoot because they could not be at the original shoot. Did you see that on Instagram? So I was wondering why they didn't do a reshoot with that girl. Is because she's not full time?
No, it's probably because she fought.
Oh, because she fought. Okay.
Yeah, I really feel like that's really what it was
I
because she
think
got
they
into
punishing
the
her. Yeah.
fight for that. So I think that's what it is. But you know what? I'll say this about Beverly Hills, honey. I just want y'all to know now. I'm gonna be dragging Kyle every episode. I
No.
just want y'all to be prepared for
Oh,
that.
I don't care about her.
I hate Cal. I swear I cannot. She's my most hated housewives next to Margaret. I swear I cannot.
Oh,
I
let's talk
cannot
about that real
stand.
quick and then we're gonna get done. Y'all know
You say
Why?
what, Joy?
Why? I mean, I'm interested to know why. Like, I
Well, let
don't.
me forget about
She's
New
not
Jersey.
my
I want to say something.
favorite.
But
I'm
go
not.
ahead.
I'm not.
She's not my favorite, but I don't.
Because
I'm
I just
very
feel like
indifferent about her.
Kyle is a I've said this before, she is a Brooke Logan type of woman. Like she is
You and
such
Brooke
the perpetual because I swear anybody that acts like that, I call them that. And Kyle just acts like that all the time. She's like the perpetual victim. Poor me. Oh my God. And be the main one starting shit. That's what kills the fuck out of me. Like you get all this drama started, then when it starts, oh my God, how did we get here? How did this get started? Because of you. Because of you. You started it. You are the one being
Oh, Lord.
messy. Like, why did you unfollow her off Instagram? Let it go. Let it go.
Callie, you on? Well, okay, I'm gonna let this one in. Callie's back. Okay, so I have a question. So, oh no, I have a statement. They are saying that New Jersey is not doing the
Didn't
cash
go on the
trip.
cash trip. I seen that today.
Yeah,
Is it? It's because they're fighting? Did they say why?
I
No, honestly, I
they
just think just production is just failing New Jersey. Honestly, they just need a new production team.
I don't know if this is true, but I heard. I don't even know if this was a tongue in cheek comment.
Okay.
Something happened at the hotel that they were supposed to stay at, and they said something about a fire, and there was some security issues.
Okay.
So they couldn't and it was too many to accommodate. It was something. I don't know if that was even a tongue in cheek.
Right.
I did hear that. I did hear that the whole divide, it could have been a situation where Melissa or Teresa was demanding something unreasonable in order to go.
9 times out of 10, it probably was Melissa.
But then they should just say don't come. Right?
But they want them there. See, okay, I don't know if y'all noticed. They literally said that they didn't have one scene together.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That
Teresa refused. Teresa
like
has
Teresa
refused.
was doing what Tisha was hoping to do last night. She ignored that girl the
That
entire
lady.
season.
And I don't blame her because I can't
Like,
stand Melissa
yeah,
Gorga
and
neither.
and the scene that they were looking for, she wasn't going to give them.
Give them, yeah,
So
because
they
who?
said that they were so desperate to get footage for Melissa that they made her cousin's wedding a part of her journey for this
But
season.
why do they
Did
have to
they
have
pay for
scenes of
that?
her?
Pay toward it at all?
But why do they
Huh?
have to have scenes with her? If there's not any scenes, why make them happen?
Because there's so much other stuff going
It's
on
too
this
much other,
season.
yeah.
Right.
That's
So
why
Like,
I
then why does
feel.
Melissa have to have a scene? Is what I'm
because
saying.
Melissa is desperate because she knows without Teresa she is nothing.
But
Yeah.
production doesn't have to coddle to her. That's my point is
Oh
Well,
why
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
production
yeah.
they
trying
say
to
that
make her scenes happen?
production has been on her side for years. They said
Why?
that they said production has coddled her for years. Like they go out with production. That's why they were
Well,
saying the
then
Gorgas
production
be
must like them
getting
more.
that they give like really good edits. One of the things that the more and more I learn about them, all I keep saying is that Teresa really is a saint. You might not like her, but she's a saint because
Yeah,
there's
I
no
mean,
way.
Siggy said
The
the
thing,
same. Siggy said the same thing about Margaret. That's why Margaret's still there because
yeah,
she is friends with Productions. The
they're
production
friends
began
with
Margaret out.
production. Yep. And they keep getting these good edits, and Teresa always getting viewed the same way. And she never talks about production. She never blames it on anybody. She'll take it, but she's never blamed it on the show. She'll blame it on the person that she's dealing with. She may even be unreasonable in her blames because some of them don't make sense for nobody but her. But at the same time, I just kind of feel like they've been dogging this girl for a very long time. And if I feel like she keeps taking the abuse and she never calls her brother out on the, I mean, like, tell for real. There's no way a brother could have treated me like that on TV and I hadn't have told the world what he did to my parents. There's just no way. There's no way. I don't
I
have
don't
that
know.
kind of
I'm not
respect.
really like a Jersey person like y'all are. So I don't know.
Yeah, I love
Me
Jersey.
Kelly, you
either.
there?
Me either.
Jersey is one of the best
Yes,
shows
I'm
to
here.
me outside of the melanated to
Oh,
me.
okay, I got
I
you.
like
Oh yeah.
Jersey, like,
Well,
you
I
know,
don't know because Salt Lake City has been pretty good
I'm not
this
watching it.
season.
no thank you.
Since I don't know. I just to me personally, the drama has definitely been on point since episode one. Meredith has been unhinged the entire season, and I have been here for it.
I
And
just
Mary
watched
is just
clips.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Mary
I
is
Kelly,
just
what
heard
was you
that
hilarious.
saying? Kelly was
people
saying something.
Mer-
Kelly, were you saying it? Maybe she wouldn't. Go ahead, Joy.
a lot of people been talking about Mary. I don't even watch the show. And
Like
Nothing
when I
about Mary.
people talk about that she nuts and she just comes on the scene to insult people. And what's up with her son? Her son is married. Is he
For a
he
year and
seems
then
yes,
to
tell
get
her.
married
Right.
or something?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just so funny because I don't think Mary is just being Mary. That's just who she is. It's
Yeah.
just like when she came into that party that Lisa Barlow was having and they were in there arguing, Mary was like, oh my God, they're fighting already. I'm ready to go.
I mean, I love the clips of
She don't
Mary.
part
I
she
will say
don't
that I have watched
participate
every
in
clip
nothing.
that she's on, and
They
I feel
said
like
she's
if
got
she
a
Literally.
was
lot of
not
good
there,
dry humor.
if she
She
was not
does. She
there, I
has a
don't
lot of
think it
dry
would be as
humor.
good of a show. I really
But it
feel
Oh,
was
like,
so funny when she was talking
yeah,
about Heather necklace. She was like, Heather, why did you wear that necklace? Heather was like, I think it's cute. I think
she
it
was like,
brings out
"You
this
do?
and that. She was like, no,
No,
no, it doesn't.
it
And Monica
doesn't."
eat a lot. And it was so funny. Mary was like, you're always eating. She was like, you don't want to like eat something healthy? I was like, this lady right here is hilarious. She don't want to do shit with them when they go to events. She stay
right.
in the Sprint Man and order McDonald's.
But
Yeah.
she's just a friend, right?
Yeah, she's just a friend of
Yeah, but she's gonna be full time
literally.
next week, unless she
Oh,
like.
and I love seeing her get Whitney together because I can't stand Whitney neither. I
What'd she
cannot
say?
stand Whitney.
Little
She just
girl is
gets
all I
Whitney.
know.
She just gets Whitney together. Anytime Whitney go to start some shit or something like that, Mary jump right on in, honey, and gather her real quickly and
Is
gather.
Whitney still with her husband?
Yes,
I,
she is.
Mary is a
Oh, I
Whitney.
thought they separated.
Is
Whitney is still
Mary
with her husband.
Whitney still with her husband, Kelly?
Wait a minute. Whitney is the big one or the little one?
No, the little one.
Of the
That's
two.
Heather. You're talking about Heather.
So the little one then, the cousins.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Whitney is the little one. So her and her husband, they were having lots of problems last season, I thought.
Yeah, but they
And
still together though. From far as
okay, good. Because he
everything
lost
that's
his
been going
job, I
on.
think. He lost his job because of that
Yeah.
Kelly,
When
you are so bad. I
the
can't stand
yeah,
bathroom
they said he
scene.
was running a Ponzi scheme.
her
What?
husband?
Yeah, they
Oh,
said
I
that's
didn't
what
hear
they.
that. I heard it was because of the bathroom
Allegedly.
scene
We
they
got
did.
allegedly on there. So, and
Yeah,
is Mary still with her husband?
yeah, she is still with Robert
Grandpa.
Sanders.
Her
Yeah,
granddaddy? Okay.
yeah.
A
All right.
step
Anything else,
Whit-
Pete?
Whitney is definitely another like Kyle though. Like she gets shit started and then gets mad when it gets
Wait a minute.
blamed on
Wait a
her.
minute. Wait a
He's her
minute.
What's
Wait
up?
a
granddaddy. Yeah.
minute. That has to be one of the best lies in reality TV.
Right.
He said, I tried to ignore the fact that you married to your step
Her
granddaddy.
granddaddy. Right.
So funny.
Who said that to her?
Whitney, I think it was.
Oh,
No, it
Wasn't
was
Whitney?
Heather. It was
Oh,
Heather.
Heather.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Heather.
thought it was Jen, so it was Heather. Okay.
It was so funny.
Yeah,
I
it
ain't
was
never,
Heather.
but I
But yes,
mean,
I'm very excited for these shows to come up. Definitely, I even want to almost give it to Cal, even though I can't stand that bitch. I want to give it to her so bad, cause that's top tier housewife to put her marriage on the front line like that, have that conversation with her children like that on national television. I almost want to give it to Cal,
did
but
y'all
you
hear
know
She's
that they
what?
like
were
a
faking that?
Kardashian. She
Did y'all hear that
crosses
somebody said
lines.
they were faking and that is not true?
Say that
You know
again.
what? No, because they have been saying Mauricio has been cheating on Kyle since she got on the show. So I believe
Yeah.
it. I 100% believe it. And even in the trailer, Mauricio was like, when he brung up the allegations about her having an affair, did you see Kyle was like, it's about me
It's
for
me
once,
this time.
finally.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And
Finally.
I
Like,
can bet I bet you I'm willing to bet a penny
A penny?
that scene is really they're talking about the rumors.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be like really what we think it is. They always bring you in because that is a good line. I'd be shocked if it's gonna play out exactly how we think.
no, because if you didn't see, they did separate. They are separated. They
I
are
mean, I
like,
know that they are, but that don't mean that they were in reality when they filmed that show.
I believe they separated for real.
Oh,
I
He was
definitely
out on a
believe
date
it.
with some woman.
yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna say I
She was
believe
cute
it.
too.
That
I
wasn't his
believe
date.
it.
That was his
He
coworker.
said it was his daddy's date. Did you not read that?
Well, I didn't
But
hear it
his
was
mama
his
was
date. I
there.
don't know if it was the daddy's date or not, but it wasn't Mauricio's
I
date.
definitely think that they are separated. And you know what? I know Kelly finna hate this. Ooh, she finna hate this. I am glad that it's Sutton that's sticking it to Kyle because you know what? She has been a horrible friend to Sutton since Sutton stepped on the damn scene, okay? And I'm glad that it's Sutton that's gonna be the one giving it to her goddamn ass. 'Cause she has
I
been
think
horrible to Sutton.
I think
Very
Erica's gonna
horrible.
do it
She
too.
has definitely been for
No,
them
I
to
think
be
Erica's
call
gonna be have
themselves
her
real
back.
friends off the show. You would think
Right.
she really didn't like her.
Cause
Oh
Now
yeah.
that I will agree with that.
Yeah.
She don't act like because when the times like if your friend is for real off the show, on the show, that's your girl. You Robert and Giselle. You know, you don't sit there and let people just pounce on her and you sit there and
Yeah.
say nothing.
And
Like
she hell be
she
leading the damn charge sometimes.
yes,
The only
Yes,
time
but
you're right.
yeah.
the
You're
only
right.
time
You're
she
right about that.
ever,
Yeah,
the
we
only
got to get
time
off here and
she,
talk about this off the thing.
the
Hold on, let
only
me put our
time
finger.
she,
This is our
okay.
QR code. Everything chatter up. Cause we've been on here almost 2 hours. It's time to go.
Ooh, yes.
Yes,
God.
mamas. We may be back for Beverly Hills. We don't know yet, but if so, we will put a StreamYard up for you all to
We are
see.
y'all. We are. I'm gonna
And
hound
we
her.
don't
I'm gonna
know.
hound her. I'm gonna hound her.
D might be doing it on his own. We shall see. And
Beverly Hills is gonna be good this season. I can see it. It's gonna be good. They haven't disappointed yet. So
Ooh.
I Beverly
Beverly
Hills.
Hills.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
haven't disappointed.
it's been some seasons that have I
I'm
could
saying within the
barely get
past
through.
few years. I'm talking about since Garcelle has been on there since
Oh yeah,
season
it's been good.
10
Yeah, I
on
agree.
up.
Yeah,
They haven't disappointed in the last 3 years.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
I
That's
stopped
true.
watching it for a
That
while.
is true. That
So I
is true.
will say this, but this QR code is everything chatter up. If you click on it, you can find our podcast, which I ain't posted nothing, but still, and our Instagram, all of our social media. This is Chatter Up Land. Thank you all for joining us. God bless you. Good night. Who used to say that? Somebody. Was it Russell Simmons? Somebody used to say this.
What did you say?
Thank you all for blessing us. God bless you. Good night.
It was
Jeff
close.
Poetry Jam.
It was something like that. Thank you
Yeah,
for
something
coming.
like that.
Thank
All
you
right.
for coming out. God bless you. Good night. That is
Something
what
like
and
that.
I was going to say the only time that Kyle ever had
Jeff
Sutton back
Comedy
was when
Jam.
she was going up against Crystal, and that's because she disliked Crystal even
she
more than
hates
she
Yeah.
disliked Sutton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period. That's why I never could understand.